Stopped by Tractor Supply this morning. Picked these guys and girls up another bag of food. They've already all found their spots. Got a couple bags of clothes and shoes here and some machines. Let's lower the lift gate. Makes the job a hell of a lot easier. Looks like you got a new little dolly. Got a couple more machines to repair. Mr. Oakley brought us some kind of little skull. Take that with you, buddy. That's another truckload done. Got these two new guys that came in. They're broken. We're gonna have to see what we can do there. I'm getting ready to start painting this thing, but my dad's bringing the old Zeter up here. Maybe for some maintenance, I'm not sure yet. This big old tire starting to go flat. We got to fill it up with some air, figure out how to seal it. It's an old tractor, but it works damn good. Pretty strong too. I've been over here working on this dryer. Went through with the grinder, sanded all the big rusty spots on the top and the sides. Now I'm gonna go through, hand sand whatever needs to be touched up. Then we'll get it cleaned up real good. Coat number 1 is put on. We're gonna let this dry real good. Then we'll go over it one more time. I went through, had this thing plugged in and hit start. It doesn't want to do anything, but I can hear something humming inside. Let's open it up and let's see what's going on. Got this old thing back up and running. Another job complete. Made sure all the tires were good. We went ahead and changed the antifreeze in it for this winter. Took the back panels off, went through with my multimeter, started checking some things. This thermal fuse is for sure blown. It'll need to be replaced. Both the sensors work, also the elements reading continuity, but everything's grounding out as well, so that's not a good sign. Went ahead, took this element off, and it reads continuity, but as you can see, it's in pretty rough shape. Definitely got some use to it. But what was causing it to ground out is this element was touching right here. Just that little spot, causing it to ground out. So we're gonna have to replace the element and the thermal fuse. I can see a bunch of lint building up in here, so we're gonna go ahead and tear this thing down completely, get it cleaned up, make sure nothing else is wrong with it. As you can see, quite the bit of buildup in here. Man, that is not good. Fire hazard. Also, this is pieces to the belt. The belt is intact, but I could tell it had been tore apart a bit, so we'll probably need to replace the belt as well. Both of these drum wheels are sticking, so they need to be cleaned up and re-greased. Not a good sign, but it is what it is. We can definitely get it repaired. The only problem is it's not my machine. So I'm gonna make a phone call real quick, see if they want me to do this stuff. They told me they want me to go ahead and repair it. So I brought the dryer outside. We're gonna start off by taking all the big lint out. Then once we get it inside, start re-greasing and cleaning everything up in here. Went ahead and took this exhaust off. It's actually not as bad as I thought compared to what inside looked like. Got all the big lint taken out. Still got a lot of stuff to do to get it up and running, but we're gonna take a pause on this repair for now. Got another important job to finish up. Getting these brakes swapped out. We've been pushing it off. My dad went ahead and got some new brake pads. Just gotta do the job. Got the new pads in place. These are the old pads. Pretty wore down. First set of pads replaced. Getting this tire reinstalled. Then we'll drop the jack, move on to the next one. Tire number 2 complete. Wrapping up this brake job. Got a fresh set of pads on all 4 of the rotors. Last thing to do, make sure this thing is oiled and greased up properly. Testing out the new brake pads. Nightfall is arriving out here. It's just shy of 6 o'clock. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. This dryer got all the big stuff taken out. Let's start re-greasing these wheels. This is the dryer that I painted. I never got a chance to put a second coat on it. There's a couple spots that need it on the side and on the top. We'll probably do that tomorrow, but all in all, it looks a lot better than it did. Replaced both the drum wheels. These things were in pretty rough shape. Got 2 new ones greased up and installed. Went ahead and cleaned the rim that the drum rides on. Tomorrow, when I get back in here, I got to reinstall the belt tensioner and hunt down a new belt for this drum. So we're getting inside for dinner. I'm getting ready to start cooking up some deer steaks and some eggs for me and Irvin. I'm breaking a 18-hour fast. I like to break it. High quality beef jerky, high protein, also some almonds. So we're gonna start eating, start enjoying some dinner, wind down for tonight. We'll be back out here tomorrow.